Let's move on to question number 41. Here options are not visible clearly, but that's not required. What are the options? This is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this is a definite integration, question of definite integration. So obviously we have to use the properties e power x. Now we know a property, we know a King's property, right? Which is, like, suppose if I replace x with a plus b minus x, so that is pi by 2 plus minus pi by 2 minus x, right? So if I replace x with a plus b minus x, then also the value of integration will remain same. So if I say this is I, and then if I use this property, then this integration will become minus pi by 2. Limits will remain same, they don't change. Here I'll get minus x whole square into cos x. Cos of minus x will be cos x, right? So I'm simply writing cos x. Minus x whole square will also be x square. So numerator will remain same. Denominator will become 1 plus e power minus x and dx. Now if I add these two equations, I'll get I equal to, or actually 2i equal to minus pi by 2 pi by 2, and x square cos x will come out common, and what I'll get here is 1 by e power x plus uh, 1 by 1 plus e power minus x. So 1 e power minus x I can write as 1 by e power x, and if I take LCM I'll get e power x here and e power x here, right? So if I add this two, it will become 1. Right, now LCM is this, so this quantity will actually become 1, so this quantity will go away. So from here I can simply say that I is 1 by 2 times minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x square cos x and dx. Now this is a very easy question. This is an even function. X square cos x is even function. If I replace x by minus x, there will be no change in definition of the function. So this is even, so I can simply remove this minus pi by 2, and I can write it 0, and I can make it twice, because this is an even function, so it will be symmetric about y-axis. So its value of integration will be same on both sides of y-axis. So I will come out to be, this 2 will get cancelled. I'll get 0 to pi by 2 x square cos x. X square cos x I can simply solve by applying integration by parts. Now if I apply integration by parts, I'll get first function into integration of second function, that is integration of cos will be sin x minus differentiation of first into sin x into dx. So I'll get this, and if I simplify further, again I can apply integration by parts. So I'll take this as the first function into integration of second, so minus cos x minus plus differentiation of x, integration of sin x is minus cos x, so this will become plus, and dx. I'll get this, right? So this is I equal to x square sin x, this minus plus 2x cos x, and here I'll get minus 2 times integration of cos x, that's sin x, and now I can put the limits, which are pi by 2 and 0. So if I put x equal to pi by 2, I'll get pi square by 4 plus this term will become 0 minus 2 this thing minus, if I put x equal to 0, I'll get everything as 0. So your final answer will be pi square minus 2. Pi square by 4 minus 2, this will be the value of I. So which is the correct option? This was a very easy question. Actually, if you know the properties of definite integration, and that too it's a very famous property, right? So option A will be correct, that is pi square by 4 minus 2. So very easy question this was. And question number 42. Question number 42 says that let P be the image of this point with respect to this plane. This plane is x minus y plus z equal to 3. Okay, and then the equation of the plane passing through P and containing this straight line, right? X by 1 is equal to y by 2 is equal to z by 1. This is the straight line which is given in the question. This is the plane which is given in the question. So we need to find out, first of all we need to find out point P, which is image of this point in this plane, right? So how to find out image of a point in a plane? We know direct formula for this. Take everything towards left side, and then what is the formula? The formula is x minus 3, here I write y minus 1, so use the point, right? And z minus 7 divided by this 1 minus 1 and 1. What is normal to the plane? Normal to the plane is 1 minus 1 1, and this equal to minus 2 times. We are finding out image, right? We are not finding out foot of perpendicular, so I'll use minus 2 times, put the point, put this point in this, so that I'll get 3 minus 1 plus 7 minus 3 and divided by under root of not under root, a square plus b square plus c square, right? So 1 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square. I'll get this, and this quantity, how much is this quantity? Solve it. So 3 will get cancelled, so I'll get 6 by 3, which is 2, so this will be minus 4. Okay, so from here I can find out the values of x, y and z. So x will be minus 4 plus 3, y will be 4 plus 1, and z will be 1 into minus 4, so minus 4 plus 7. So x will be minus 1, 5 and 3. So point P is actually minus 1, 5 and 3. This is image of that point in this plane. Okay, minus 1, 5, 3. This is the image. Now I got the image. Now what I have to find out is, I want to find out equation of plane passing through this point P and containing this straight line. So I want to find out equation of a plane which is something like this. There is a plane, it contains this straight line, and equation of this straight line is x by 1 is equal to y by 1 is y by 2 is equal to z by 1. Okay, so definitely origin is lying on this straight line. Origin is because x minus 0, y minus 0, z minus 0, so 0 comma 0 comma 0, origin is definitely lying on this plane. If it is lying on this line, it will lie on the plane also. We know one more point, which is P, which is the image of that point, which was minus 1, 5, 3. So I know 2 points which are lying on this, and I also know the direction of this line, which is 1 comma 2 comma 1. Okay, so I can how to find out equation of plane? I can find out equation of plane. This point, let me name all the points. This point is O. This direction is, let me say, p vector, small p vector. Alright, or you can say small q vector, because this point is already p, right? So if I join these 2 points, I'll get OP, right? So OP is another vector which is lying in this plane. If I take cross product of OP and this vector, OP cross Q, then I'll get normal to this vector. I'll get a normal, and one side, this is normal, right? So let me find out normal vector. So I'll get I cap, j cap, k cap, and OP vector is nothing but O is simply 0, right? So OP vector will be this, cross Q is 1 2 1. So 1 2 1 here, minus 1 5 3 here. If I simplify this, I'll get 5 minus 6, so this is minus 1 minus j times minus 1 and minus 3, so minus 4 plus k times this and this gone, so minus 2 minus 5, so minus 7. So this vector is minus 1, n vector, normal vector is minus 1 4 minus 7, minus 1 4 minus 7 is n vector. And so now I can write equation of plane by using this. R dot n is equal to a dot n. What is a? A is some point which is lying on this plane, right? So I can take a as origin, because I know that origin is lying on this plane. Okay, so R will be x y z dot n vector is minus 1 4 minus 7, and this will be equal to 0, because dot product of any vector with origin will be 0. So I'll get minus x plus 4y minus 7z will be equal to 0, and if I take minus sign common, our answer will be plus 7z equal to 0. This is the final answer. This is the equation of the plane which is passing through point P, and also it is containing the straight line which is given in the question. So this will be the answer. Here there is a minus sign. So this question was also very easy. You just need to apply the formula of image of point, and once you find out the image of that point, then it's very easy to write down the equation of plane. This was a question one cannot afford to miss in exam, right? Because all of them who are getting selected, they might have solved this question. Very easy question. Okay, now let's look at question number 43. Question number 43 is this is more than one correct answer, right? So question number 43 is, if AB is element of R, there is a function f which is defined from R to R, and this function fx is something like this: a times cos mod of x cube minus x plus b times mod x into sine of mod x cube plus x. So if I look at this function, it's a very difficult function, right? Just by seeing at the function, it seems that it's a very difficult function. But if I manipulate this a little bit, this is cos mod of something, right? So this is, suppose this is theta, so cos mod theta will always be cos theta. Why? Because whether this mod opens in plus sign or whether it opens in minus sign, cos of theta and cos of minus theta, both of them will be theta only, right? So this mod I can simply remove it. So this is nothing but simply cos of x cube minus x. Mod will just go away, right? And this quantity, this is nothing but b times mod x. This is sin x into, now if I take mod x common, I'll get mod x into x square plus 1. X square plus 1 is always positive quantity, and here I have mod x. Now if I look at this function very carefully, it is something like this: sin x into mod x into sine of k mod x. Let me consider this to be some positive constant, right? So if x is positive, both mod will open in with plus sign, so I'll get this. If x is negative, both the mods will open with minus sign. So actually here I'll get sine of minus kx, and this minus sign will again come outside, and again it will become plus kx. So whether this mod opens with plus sign or whether it opens with minus sign, again both of them will be same only. So instead of this, I can simply write b times x. Again I can simply remove the mod, and this will become x times x square plus 1. So I can simply write x cube plus x, and I can remove the mod. So this is the function which was given to you, and now it looks much simpler than the question. And now we can find out and check whether these options are correct or not. Differentiable at x equal to 0 if a is equal to 0. So if a is equal to 0, first case, if a is equal to 0, then fx will be b times x and sine of x cube plus x. So whether this is differentiable at x equal to 0 or not, that you have to check. So if I look at this function at x equal to 0, this function will be differentiable, right? Because I can find out the value of f dash x. If I find out the value of f dash x, it will come out to be b times first function into differentiation of this, that is cos of x cube plus x into 3x square plus 1 plus the second function into differentiation of first function, which is just 1. So definitely this is differentiable at x equal to 0. Alright, so option A is correct. Then let's look at the next option. Next option says that if A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0, if B is equal to 0 and if A is equal to 1, then function will be this cos of x cube minus x. So whether this function is differentiable or not at x equal to 1, that I have to check, right? So this function is differentiable or not at x equal to 1. So we can here say that like we can say like this is a continuous and differentiable function, right? Again this is a continuous and it is a differentiable function. In fact, if I look at this function, right, if I look at fx in general, this is fx, right? So this is a continuous and differentiable function. This is also a continuous and differentiable function. So this is like sum of two continuous function is also continuous, so fx is always continuous, and both the functions are differentiable, right? So I can say that differentiable plus differentiable, fx is always differentiable also. So this function fx which was given to you, it is always continuous and differentiable. So option A is definitely correct. It is differentiable at x equal to 0. It is differentiable at x equal to 1. It's given it's not differentiable at x equal to 0. That's not true. It is differentiable and it is differentiable, right? So A and B will be the correct answer. Wherever it says that it is differentiable, those options are correct. Here A and B are the correct answers. Okay, let's move on to next question now. Next question says that suppose if this is fx, limit x n tending to infinity, n is tending to infinity. Okay, then we have to check for all these options. Now this is a question of limit of sum. So here what we can do is, if I first of all I should take ln both sides, right, so that I can convert this question to, now this is a question in pi, right, everything is getting multiplied. So if I take ln both sides, then I'll get summation sign also. So this will be limit n tending to infinity, and if I take ln both sides, I'll get x by n and ln of this quantity. So ln of this quantity will be how much? Ln of this thing, and this thing is nothing but n power n x plus. So what I can do is I can just take out n common from all this. If I take n common from all this, what will I get? N common from all this, so I can just write it like this, right? 1 plus the general term, it will be 1 plus r by n. Okay, if I divide n everywhere, right? So this is I have n power n here, so what I'll do is I'll divide it here, right? 1 by n power n. So what I'll get is this n will get cancelled, so I'll get 1 by n, 2 by n, 3 by n, like that. Alright, so I can write the general term as x plus r by n, and this is pi. Okay, it's getting multiplied, so r going from 1 to n, this thing divided by again here I'll get x square plus 1 by r square by n square. Okay, r square by n square. Again I am doing same thing. What I am doing is again I am taking this outside, right? So 1 plus r by n whole square. Okay, so this is, here I have x plus n by 2, something like this, right? And denominators are x square plus n square, x square plus n square by 4. Alright, so this is nothing but here if I look at this term, this is n by 1, this is n by 2. Alright, so this is n by r, x plus n by r. The same thing I have written it as x plus 1 by r by n, right, because I am more concerned about r by n. So the same thing I have written it as 1 by r by n, and here also similarly 1 by r square plus n square. Okay, I am writing it like this, and this multiplied by I'll get 1 by here see I have n power n and here I have n factorial. So n factorial is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till n, and n power n is like n like this, right? So this is again nothing but n by 1, n by 2, n by 3. So this is nothing but n by r. So again the same quantity I am writing it as 1 by r by n, and we can apply pi here, right? Pi because it is product. So r will go from 1 to n. Here also r will go from 1 to n. So this entire thing is in product, right? So if I take ln, it will get converted to sigma. Okay, so this quantity will become something like this. X is constant, so that I can take outside. So I'll get limit n tending to infinity 1 by n. This will be ln. Now if I apply sigma notation, okay, so I can write this as sigma r will go from 1 to n, and I'll get ln of the general term. So this will be nothing but x plus 1 by r by n. Okay, this divided by x square plus 1 by r square by n square. Okay, this and 1 by r by n, this, right? Now we know whenever we are using limit of sum, what is the concept? The concept is I'll replace sigma with integration sign. I'll replace r by n with some variable. So let me say here, let me take variable as t because x is already in use, and 1 by n I'll replace by dt, right? So this entire thing will get converted to an integration. So I'll get ln of x, which was left hand side, this will be equal to x times 1 by n is nothing but dt. Okay, this sigma sign will get converted to integration, and here I'll get ln of x plus 1 by t divided by x square plus 1 by t square multiplied by 1 by t. This entire thing is inside ln. Alright, so now I have to integrate this, and what will be the limit? R is going from 1 to n. So that means r by n, if I divide this entire equation by n, r by n is t, so t will go from, n is tending to infinity, so 1 by n will be 0, so t will go from 0 to 1. So limits will be 0 and 1, right? Now I can integrate this and find out the value of fx. Now it's very easy, so this is 0 to 1, and here I'll get how much? Here I'll get ln of if I take LCM, right, so this will be xt plus 1 by t whole divided by x square t square plus 1 divided by t square. Okay, and here also I have t square, so this thing will get cancelled, right? So basically I'll get this into dt. Okay, so if I write it more nicely without t square, this will be xt plus 1 divided by xt whole square plus 1, right? Something like this. Now I can substitute x into t as z. Here x is constant, right? So x times dt is dz. Alright, so I'll get ln of fx is equal to x times, what will be the limits? If t is 0, z will be 0. If t is 1, z will be x. Ln of z plus 1 divided by z square plus 1. I have to integrate this, and dt is dz by x. Okay, so this x and this x will get cancelled. Okay, because x is constant, it will go outside. So I just need to integrate this. Now from here I can say that ln fx is equal to this quantity, right? Ln fx is equal to this quantity. Now if I differentiate both sides, what will I get? I'll get 1 by fx into f dash x. If I differentiate ln of x, I'll get this, and if I differentiate this by using Leibniz rule, derivative of antiderivative, right? So here I'll get ln of x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1. Okay, so this will be the value of f dash x divided by fx. Now that I know the value of f dash x divided by fx, now I can check the options. Right, options are f of 1 by 2 is greater than f1, f of 1 by 3 is, now see here f dash x is 0 at which point? F dash x, alright, f dash x is equal to 0 when this quantity is equal to 0. So ln of x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 is equal to 0, because fx will not be 0, right? So if fx will not be 0, this quantity will be 0 when x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 will be e power 0, which is 1. That means x plus 1 equal to x square plus 1. That means x equal to x square. That means x equal to 0 and x equal to 1. But I can't take x equal to 0 because it's given in the question that x is positive. It's given in the question that x is greater than 0. So there will be only one critical point, that's x equal to 1. So f dash x will be equal to 0 at x equal to 1, right? It's given in the question that x is greater than 0. So this is 0, this is 1, and this is infinity, right? If this is number line. So here at x equal to 1, f dash x is 0. If x is greater than 1, then f dash x will be this, the sign will be negative, and if f dash x, sign of f dash x here will be positive, right? If x is less than 1, then I'll get a positive quantity. If x is greater than 1, then I'll get a negative quantity. Okay, so in this case, here the function is between 0 and 1, the function is increasing, right? Between 0 and 1 the function is increasing, and after 1 function is decreasing, right? So between 0 and 1 the function is increasing. So if function is increasing, which all options are correct? Now I can check the options. Between 0 and 1 function is increasing, so these two values are between 0 and 1. So 1 is greater than 1 by 2, so f of 1 by 2 should be greater than f of 1 by 2, right? So this option is not correct. Option A is not correct, right? And here 2 by 3 is greater than 1 by 3, so obviously 2 by f of 2 by 3 should be greater than f of 1 by 3. This is correct. Option C is f dash 2, right? This is f dash 2 less than equal to 0. F dash 2 is nothing but here we can see, check from here, right? F dash 1 is 0. F dash 2 will be negative quantity, right? It is a negative quantity. So yes, we can say from here that f dash 2 will be a negative quantity less than equal to 0. That's correct. And we need to check option D also, that is f dash 3 divided by f dash, yeah, so that we can find it out from here. Okay, what we have to check is, put x equal to 3, I'll get the value of f dash 3 by f3 minus, I have to find out the value of this quantity, right? So this will come out to be ln of, if I put x equal to 3, I'll get 4 by 9 plus 1 10 minus ln of, here I'll get 2 plus 1 3 by 4 plus 1 5. So I'll get this, and this is equal to nothing but 4 by 10 and its division, right? So 5 by 3. So this will be 5 into 2, and this will, so this is ln 2 by 3. Okay, now what we have to check, whether this is less than or greater than, right? So ln 2 by 3, that's that will be a positive quantity or a negative quantity. Graph of ln is like this, at x equal to 1 it's 0, so 2 by 3 will be somewhere here, so this will be a negative quantity. If this is a negative quantity, then that means this will be a negative quantity, so this quantity will be lesser than this quantity, right? And what is the option? In option it is opposite, it's given that this quantity is greater than equal to this thing, so that's wrong option. So in this question, question number 44, this will not be the correct answer, right? So the correct options are B and C only. These two options are correct. Option D is wrong, option A is also wrong. So this was a question from limit of sum, an easy question but a little calculative, right? So you just have to remember this, that whenever there is a question of limit of sum, you have to make the following replacements to convert the question of limit of sum to integration.